All right, well, I'm getting ready to set up camp for the weekend, and I haven't done one of these videos in a really long time, so I know everybody really likes this kind of stuff, so why not? I want to go over what I'm bringing for this weekend. We're doing a basic class out here at the school property here in Texas, and this is pretty much everything that I have. My truck's parked not too far away, so I didn't walk any kind of crazy miles or anything with this setup, but with this kit and the amount of stuff that's in here, I have no doubt in my mind I could easily stay out here, I don't know, for a week or longer easy. Just the food mix would be a little bit different. This is everything that I love and that I need, and this pack is a really good one for it. I do want to say before I get into all this stuff, my truck is not that far away, like I said, and in my truck I have a big plastic tote that I'm going to be using for teaching stuff, like extra supplies if people don't have a stainless steel bottle or trash bags or fire starting or cordage, any of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be bringing that and setting it up here around camp for them. It's not necessarily my kit of what I would use for this. And then also, because we're out here enjoying ourselves, I didn't skip on the food. I've got a steak and some salmon and a couple of beers and whatever for the first night and before class gets started. So that's all luxury stuff. But this, besides food, which I would tailor to this pack, dehydrated tuna and ready-made rice, that kind of easy stuff, I still have plenty of room in here to fit that. I just don't have it in here because this weekend's nice. So let's go over the pack real quick. This is a Deep Woods Ruck by the Hidden Woodsmen. I want to say, I know it's over 40 liters. I'll look at the description and actually put all the information or a link to it down below so you can get the stats. It's a big pack. It's made to fit Alice frames. So when you get this pack, it's just the shell. There's no frame, there's no straps, and there's no waist belt. It's just what you see here. It's up to you to get everything else. And I can do a more in-depth review on this later as I put more miles on it. I've only had this for maybe 2 months now. I haven't really used anything else for more than, whenever it's more than a day hike, I'm packing this boy down. I really like it. It's comfy, so it's what I've been using. The back of it looks like this. So the way that he made this is this sleeve fits over the frame and the frame pokes out here, and this is where you lash your straps. I'm running the Tactical Tailor super straps and then the Tactical Tailor belt, and also their external frame. I'm not using your traditional military Alice frame. This is called the Malice frame with an M. It's all welded, it's really strong, and it's lighter weight. So that's what the back of this looks like. When we go back to the front, you have two big admin pockets here on the side. They're huge. They easily fit a Canteen or 2 Nalgene's. They're huge. You can fit a lot in this. And then you got an axe sleeve on the front. So right off the bat, this is a Rocky Woodland forged tomahawk with a Mitchel Leather sheath that he made for me. Really enjoying this tomahawk, and in this area, tomahawk is perfect. I don't need a big axe or anything to process wood. This is really good to even get roots and stuff out of the ground. Don't kill me. We'll go over what's here on the side first. I have my compass. This is a K&R Alpin Compass. They don't really make them that much anymore. It's about time for me to upgrade to a new one also. I have my belt knife. This is my collab with Larry Roberts. LT Wright Knives made this. It's 5200 steel. It's sitting in a Mitchel Leather Company sheath that he made for me and Larry with the little mouse beard on the front. Bearded mouse. Bandana. My Baco. And then my little coffee kit. This is a Sammy style pouch that Malcolm makes. And inside here I have, I'll open it all up for you. Inside here I have a wax canvas Sammy pouch. I got off Bushcraft USA years and years ago. This actually has my ground coffee in it. I grind my coffee before I come out. And then I have a titanium French press by Woodknot gear. Thing is awesome, and it also serves as a cup. And I'll get all this laid out real nice for you or whatever here in a little bit and do some overlay footage so you can see everything. So that's everything in this pouch. I still actually have room in there, but I don't need to pack it full. That's really all I need in there. On this side, I have more of my eating utensil stuff. So I have my leather gloves. These are my favorite gloves. I get questions about these. They're by Tillman. It's what I was using whenever I was welding. And they are the 1414 model. I have a big bowl or noggin. This is out of Monkeypod wood, and the company that made this, I found them on Etsy. I'll put a link to the description below for this. I love this thing. It's perfect. I have my wooden spoon. This is by Alexander Yerks. I got this from him a couple years ago down in South Texas at the Badger Claw Leatherworks Rendezvous. And once again, I love it. There's nothing like eating and drinking out of wood. Got another bandana. Some fire starter, waxwood stick by Production Hanger 51, just in case. And then my titanium canteen kit with the lid. I have my titanium fork and spoon, and that's it in that pouch. So now as we open the pack, both of these buckles release, and you actually have mesh zippered storage up here. So what I have in this, I have my old hammock chair, the brush fire hammock chair by JB's Outdoor Supply. They're no longer making these or in business, but I still use it all the time. I love it. I have my trauma shears and tourniquet, an orange signal panel that can also be used as a pad or something to sit on. This is made by the Hidden Woodsmen. A little quick snack bar, protein bar, and then my headlamp by Fenix. Open this up, and I have my skillet. This is a Sea to Summit aluminum skillet with a collapsible handle. This is still pretty new to me. I'm going to see how I like it this weekend. I'm going to do a lot of cooking on it. And then I have my first aid kit. This is tailored for me. There's still some stuff that I want to add to this, so I'm not going to go over what's actually in it just yet. But it's a glorified boo-boo and bleeding kit for the most part, for what I think I need. And this is the collaboration. Centerline Systems made this, and they did it for Black Scout Survival. I'll put a link to the description to all this stuff down below. Then I have my haversack. I don't ever put anything in this. I just kind of roll it up and put it up here in the top so that once I get my camp set up, I can now put everything that I need on a walkabout basis in this. This is my tarp. This is a 10x13 Aqua tarp. They're safari model, and I got a couple of tent stakes in here. I use this 10x13 for my hammock because it's long ways for what I need, but it's still wide enough, 10 feet wide for me to have an awning and all that to sit underneath in case it rains. Then I have my hammock. This is the first generation Warbonnet Blackbird XLC double layer. They've now made a newer version of this where the zipper goes all the way around and whatever. So this is an older one. I love it. My straps are in here. I'll do a video of me setting all that up and stuff here in a little bit. And this little back panel pocket right here, I have a sit pad. I normally put this in my chair if I bring a collapsible folding chair for camping, hanging out, just to kind of keep my butt from getting cold as it gets later in the night. A shemagh, my X-Ped pillow, inflatable pillow, a clean and spare wool beanie. If I get cold at night, I can put this on. I'll leave this in my hammock. That way it's not sweaty and nasty like the one I've been wearing during the day. This is a piece of kit by Tuff Possum gear. I love it. It can be used as a scarf. It's a basically a big tube that you can flip inside out for signaling. You can use it as a browse bed. I stuff my pillow and spare clothes and all that in this and sleep on it, and it's awesome. I carry this thing with me everywhere. Next, I have my underquilt by Warbonnet. This is their Wookiee underquilt. It's made to fit the Blackbird XLC, and I got it in their bushwhack camo, and it's a 20 degree. Next, I have my top quilt by Warbonnet. This is their custom diamondback top quilt. It's got a zippered foot box, and it's also 20 degree. In the very bottom, I put all this stuff in the very bottom because this is the stuff that I need to get to last, especially if it's raining a little bit or whatever. I've got my fire kit. I'll do a video on everything in that. And then I kind of have my utility pouch with all of my sharpening stuff, Leatherman, spare batteries, all that stuff. So these things go in the bottom of my kit because when I first get to camp, what I want to do is put up my tarp, my hammock, my shelter, and all that. And this is stuff that I can do once I've already got all that stuff established. Well, I just wanted to show you what I carry with me if I'm going to be out in the woods for more than just an overnight, a couple of 2 or 3 days or a week or whatever. This is generally what I'm going to bring. There's just nothing better than sleeping comfortable and being warm and having all your toys with you. So thanks for watching. Remember, get outside and enjoy the woods.